It is literally the final episode of this West Ham save. We are taking on Roma in the Europa League final. It's our second Europa League final of the season, of the series, 6 seasons in. Very, very proud to have reached a final again. And again, we're playing Roman opposition. When we did win it back in 2023, it was Lazio that we beat in the Puskás Arena. This one is in Dortmund in Signal Iduna Park, and I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. We've got it on extended highlights, so that is all good. I am just going to have a look at Roma. They did end up winning Serie A, so the Europa League final is going to be between the Premier League champions and the Serie A champions. They beat Lazio to the title by just 2 points. Did it go down to the wire? Roma lost. They'd already got it won on the final day. They lost at Sampdoria. Probably a rotated squad, I'm guessing. Right, let's have a look at how they got on in the Europa League. So let's bring it up. Did they drop out of the? Oh, did they drop out of the Champions League? They did. They dropped out of a Champions League group that involved Liverpool, Bayern and Zenit. Not really surprised about that, to be honest. And in the Europa League, they came in the first knockout round. They took out Benfica 5-0 on aggregate. Good result against Bayer Leverkusen. After drawing the home game, they went and won 2-1 in Germany. They then reversed that against Milan, drew the away leg, won the home leg, and did the exact same thing to Atletico Madrid. So they've put out some good teams to get here, in fairness. So wish I hadn't looked at that now. I don't know what I was expecting. Of course you've got to put out good teams. You've got to a European final. You have to put out good teams to do that. Let's have a look down their team. Matteo Ruggeri, Gianluca Mancini. How the hell is Roberto Mancini's son 31 years old? Wow. Tammy Abraham is still there. That's insane. 93 goals in 214 games. He's been a player that I've looked at a few times to try and sign, but he's just too expensive. 200 million quid. When I could get, I ended up getting Dusan Vlahovic and then Ben Sesko and Julian Alvarez instead. So it was bizarre that they want that much money for him. Who is their danger man in terms of goals this season? It is Tammy. Nicola Zaniolo on 17, 12 for Kluivert. Assist-wise, it looks as if it's Pellegrini. Wonder if that's from free kicks and corners. Possibly a lot of that. Okay. I'm not overly worried. I don't think we've ever played them before. I don't think... Have we ever played them? Let's just bring up the past meetings. Oh, we have. We played them in 2025 in the Champions League group. We beat them 4-1 at the London Stadium and then drew 0-0 in Rome. So we've got the upper hand on them. Who scored in that 4-1? Diogo Jota, Alex Telles, and a couple from the legend. It is Mady Camara. Oh, how's he done at Real Madrid? Barely played for them. Oh, that's a shame, mate. That is a shame. One thing I highlighted it in, I think the final, maybe the last episode or the one before that, about how we've got on in the Europa League this season. And we've won every single match. Every single match. I mean, it wasn't a difficult group with Genk, Shamrock Rovers and Fenerbahce. It wasn't that difficult. And then we got a bye because we won the group, so you don't go into the first knockout round, you go into the second. We beat Rangers and Celtic, and then we beat Ajax in the semi-final. One thing I did want to show you is we are unbeaten in 2 seasons, in 2 full campaigns, I think it is. We had this campaign in 22-23, and we only drew 2 games on our run to the final where we beat Lazio. We drew 0-0 away in Eindhoven in the semi-final. We'd drawn the very first game 0-0 in Villarreal. And I think the season before that, we lost the semi-final second leg to Atalanta. So in 3 seasons that we've taken part in the Europa League, we've only lost 1 game and we've only drawn 5. So I'm confident. I'm confident. Right, I've waffled far too much. Let's see what the team is. That's telling me to put Wayne Dakers in for Gvardiol. I like Wayne Dakers, and next season, if I was going ahead, he would be playing a lot more. But no, not for this game, I'm afraid. This is the team that we're going with. Phil Foden is in. He didn't play the last game of last season of the league season. He came off the bench, but I thought I'll put him in for the start of this one because he's Phil Foden. He's got to play. The only one I was looking at was possibly Ayrton Lucas for Luca Netz, but then Luca Netz picked up a little injury a couple of days before the game. So I don't mind him being on the bench if I need him, but I don't like playing players with the injured symbol. Ayrton Lucas himself is struggling, but if he can do 75 minutes, he could probably do 90. The issue is going to be if it goes to extra time. That's going to be the issue. Oh, 9 substitutes from 12. We've got 12 subs allowed. That's excellent. Right, Dennis Mann, I didn't realise that. I will just double check. Let me just double check before we go through how many substitutes were allowed. 3 from 12. 3 from 12 with 1 in extra time. So why have 12 subs if you can only use 3 of them? 7.3 million for the winner, just under 4 million for the runner-up. So I was really good that we won the league by not playing without kicking a ball. It was really, really annoying. That was very anticlimactic for your first ever Premier League title with West Ham. And we didn't do it on the pitch. It was a bit like when Leicester won it, didn't they? And they were all around Jamie Vardy's house. But hey, we won it. So at least we've got a Europa League final. At least we've got a showpiece match to finish the cycle of FM22 on. That's all good. I'm just going to say, yeah, if you could, I'm going with the assistant on that. It's motivated a lot of them. If you can pick up where you left off, you will lift the trophy. Why are you asking me about managers, transfer listed players? It's a European final, for God's sake. We are the leading goal scorers, not surprisingly, because we've won every match. Let's see what formation they're going with. That's one thing I didn't really look at, is their tactics. So let's have a look at that. So it's a 4-1-2-2-1, 4-3-2-1 maybe with a DM. It's going to be interesting. And we are on extended highlights, as I say. It's a final. It has to be done. Has to be done. So I'm not expecting anything from this highlight. I'm assuming this is just getting us into the game. What a place to have a final, though. In Dortmund. What a stadium to have a final. Sensational. Right, this will lead to something. 2 minutes on the clock. Livramento coming forward. Down the line for Phil Foden. Whips an early ball in. It's got to Alvarez. Lovely touch. Declan Rice. Back to Alvarez. Oh, could he not have hit that first time? Did he have to take the touch on that? We'll have the match stats up for now. Maybe as the game goes on, we'll maybe have Roma's formation up. Cliver is going to take this free kick. He's gone short to their leading assister. That's a lovely ball out to Zappa, and it's pulled back for Zaniolo, and it's blocked. But there's an offside there against Zappa. I mean, extended highlights is all well and good, but do you really need to show something that doesn't end with anything? Really weird. 65,851, and Ayrton Lucas has gone off injured, and that has immediately put us in trouble. That's far too early to be bringing Luca Netz on. Although he's not actually showing as being injured there. A tight groin and he's out for a day. Is it worth bringing him on now? Oh, I don't know. Or do I put Gvardiol out there for now? How good is he out there? He's a natural as well. I've got to go with Gvardiol. It's too much of a risk to put Netz out there. And it does mean, do I bring Jamal Baptiste on or do I bring Wayne Dakers on? Now, Dakers is left-footed, but Baptiste is slightly more experienced. So I think we'll go with Jamal Baptiste. And we will drop a little encouraging there. That's so annoying to have to be forced into a change this early. I've only got 2 left. Zappa plays it forward for Abraham. Zaniolo on the right. Closing down. Zappa. Oh, White's missed his header and Kluivert's in and Henderson denies him. Oh, Ben White missed his header. I agonised over whether to play Ben White or Ilya Zabani, and I wonder if I should have gone for Zabani. Would he have gone to that? Actually, I think, did he get injured? Because I've got Baptiste and Dakers on the bench. I think Zabani might have got injured in the build-up to the game. But you can see it here when the ball comes in. Is it Zappa that plays it in? It is. Oh, I mean, just over Ben White. But Dean Henderson, as he has done all season, to be fair, Dean Henderson's been brilliant. Pulls us out of the hole there with a great save. Right, Alvarez nods it down to Rice. Auer. Baptiste. Auer again, Rice. Hit one. No, he's played it through for Foden! Whoa! The left-footed right winger on his right foot. He was always struggling with that a little bit, I think. But that's all right, that's bright. It's a lovely pass in from Declan Rice. We're losing the possession here. 42 to 58. Do we maybe then need to go a little bit more direct? I'm not sure. We're doing all right when we've got it. We're passing it around nicely, to be fair. As Foden is on his bare foot this time, it was blocked. Vardiol. Pellegrini was always going to win that. Abraham holds it up well. Zaniolo. And that's the end of that highlight. It's a half an hour in. God, that has gone quick. Foden, is he going to shoot from there? He is! And Larsener watched it all the way and tips it around the post. Good hit, though. I mean, that was, 40 yards out? And De Chetelaere clears with a big header at the near post. Oh, come on, boys. Foden again, he's not going to shoot there, even though he was in an identical position. But he's won that. Sesko. Oh! Thumped it into the near post there. And I think the keeper saved it. It wasn't off the post there from Šeško. Sound like Sean Connery when he says Šeško. Livramento to Sesko. Marcus Antonio lifts it across to Sesko! Got the direction, couldn't get the power. But we're starting to turn the screw on them a little bit, even though the possession keeps going into Roma's favour. It's just increasing now. 60% they've had. But we're doing all the attacking at the moment. So I'm just going to motivate them, I think, at half time. I'm just going to basically say, just keep going. Keep going. I know we do need more possession though. It's time for it. We deserve to win. Let's go and do it. That's what I'm going to say. That is what I'm going to say. Oh. Second half. Nervy. I mean, we've won every single match in this season's competition. It would be horrible right now if this is where we get our first defeat. But Alvarez is in! Oh, why haven't you... Could you not have volleyed that? Foden heads over. Oh, could Julian Alvarez not have hit that? Instead of bringing it down and then... But it was a good attack. I wasn't expecting anything out of that. It was a kickoff highlight. I was assuming that's all it was. Ben White with a big header away. Marcus Antonio now. It's a good run from Marcus. Still going. Oh, and it's going to break, surely! Oh, how have we not put that away? I mean, it's a clear-cut chance without actually having a chance. Because I don't think anyone got a shot in here. It's a brilliant run. Oh. I think Ibanez cleared it against Sesko, but then there was someone on the line to get it away. Oh, come on, coming up to the hour mark. They've brought on Brekalo for Justin Kluivert. Phil Foden might be the first change, or the first voluntary change that we make. That's a lovely move, and De Chetelaere hits it first time. What a block that is from Ben White. Superb defending. It was a lovely move from Roma, though. And White is on hand to clear the corner as well. Brekalo is offside there. This is a superb block. It's a really, really good move. Look at this. One touch all the way. Even the shot as well. That was a super. Do you know what? If they scored that and won the trophy with that, I couldn't have complained, because it was an exceptionally good move. But they're suddenly starting to look on top a little bit here. Brekalo to De Chetelaere. Brekalo. Abraham blocked. Cleared away by Auer. They do knock it around nicely, and they're in again. Zaniolo. And another block from Gvardiol this time. Danilo Pereira's come on for Tammy Abraham. That's a midfielder for a striker. Right, let's pause it, because I'm going to make a change in a minute. Let's see, what have they done then? So De Chetelaere is playing up front, even though he can play up front. He's not. I wouldn't have classed him as a striker. Pereira is the ball-winning midfielder. So the same formation, but they've just not really got a striker on the pitch at the minute. We are going. Oh, Ben White's looking nervous and deserved his yellow card. That's not good. Phil Foden, he's not actually looking as tired as anyone else now, is he? Part of me's thinking, let's just leave it for now, because I've only got 2 that I can make, and at the moment, extra time is very, very much on the horizon. But I am thinking we've got some really poor ratings. Sesko hasn't shown up. Here's Foden. Might be his last contribution here. Marcus Antonio. Declan Rice. Auer to Alvarez. Gvardiol backing up here. Gets past his man. Plays it across for Sesko. Saved by Larsener. It's a bit harsh, that rating of 6.4, I think, because he has had a couple of shots. It's gone up to a 6.5 now. As Baptiste is beaten in the air by Gabriele Zappa. And we're getting back nicely there, so there is no counter-attack. It's a really, really good run from Gvardiol. And I don't think that came off the keeper. Was that not blocked? It says Larsener parried it. I don't think he did. I think that was a block. Right, we're going to bring on Dennis Mann for Phil Foden. We've got a couple of players looking nervous now, so they might need an encourage, but I am tempted. I'm going to have to make the next change, aren't I? So, maybe Hossam Auer, but we haven't. I could bring on either Moretti or Sanchez Santos, perhaps. He's 20, but he's a quality player. I should really have probably brought Gavi on, actually. I've just realised Gavi's on the bench. Does he like being the AP? He does. We'll do that then. We'll have Gavi. We're in the highlight here. Were we in the highlight when I went into the tactics? I'm not sure. Let's see what comes of it. Cristante to Danilo. Douglas Luiz. Is he not offside there? Yes, he is. Is that just giving us the break in play to make the changes? Yeah, it looks like it. I want to drop and encourage, and I can't. We've got some players looking nervous. Julian Alvarez to Declan Rice. One of the nervous players. Ben White to halfway to Livramento. Mann back to Livramento. Infield to Gavi. Looks to spray it out, but oh, come on. Oh, they were just toying with us there, and Zaniolo's broken free. He's running in treacle, and it is blocked, but it's Brekalo now. Douglas Luiz to Danilo. Come on, get it off them. Lads, come on. Gvardiol, towering header. Can I drop and encourage yet? Yes, I can. That's fired them up. Sesko's still looking nervous, but I can't do anything about you at the minute. Balance of play, chances created, XG and all that rubbish, suggests that we probably should have scored, but it's going to go to extra time, prolonging the end of FM22. Don't mind that. Is this an exit highlight? 40 seconds to go. I'm nervous because they're in possession. Mancini to Marsa. Down to De Chetelaere, Brecalo. They're getting dangerously close to our goal. Oh, Ben White with a big header. Sesko to Rice. Gavi. Oh, and Dennis Mann's in, is he? He is, and oh, he's been denied by Larson there. Oh, that was a massive, massive chance to win it. What a ball from Gavi. The two substitutes, and it is not a bad effort from Mann. I just wonder, though, could he have controlled it and gone round the keeper? A first touch to get round the keeper there. Oh, that was it. Why have I got the horrible feeling that was our chance? Right, we need to show that we were the better team in extra time. I have one more substitution I can make. Gvardiol, Marcus Antonio, Declan Rice, Julian Alvarez or Ben Sesko. Who do we do? What's Ben Sesko's penalty taking? It's a 14. And his composure's a 4. He needs to be on just in case it goes to penalties. At the minute, I'm thinking Gvardiol. Again, I've got 3 out of the back 4 booked. So I'm thinking Lucanets for Gvardiol. And we'll just risk it. What's Ayrton Lucas gone off with anyway? Upper body injury. What the hell is an upper body injury? That's interesting. Right. Let's drop an early encourage. Oh, is Dennis Mann in here? Well, they got it off him. Oh, substitutions there. The Gavi to Mann. If that had have proved the winner in stoppage time, that would have been something, wouldn't it? Julian Brandt came on in extra time for Roma. I thought Brecalo was offside there, and Nets has done well there. He's won that. Kicked it off Brecalo. Right. Come on, lads. Oh, this is going to be harsh if we don't win this. It'll be a horrible way to end it. Brecalo. Douglas Luiz didn't get hold of it. Dean Henderson did. But again, they do look decent. I mean, they're having the ball. And they do look good when they do break. But we do... Wow, they've had 2/3 near enough of the possession. And yet we've had more shots. Baptiste forward for Gavi. Out to Nets, but it's intercepted. They seem to be pushing forward on us here, and it's Julian Brandt and Dean Henderson again. Oh, God, we're in with another highlight. Julian Alvarez, Rice, back to Ben White. Gavi keeps hold of the ball, hit it. Oh, he doesn't. He's gone to Livramento. Drill it across. He does. Sesko blocked. Oh, I can't handle this. This is the most tense match of the series. 100% this is the most tense match of the series. I mean, the Liverpool semi-final a couple of episodes ago that went to extra time, that was tense until Liverpool went ahead after we went down to 10 men. But this, I mean, that's brilliant from Livramento. That's absolutely superb play from him. And it's just really good defending. But look at that XG now. It's 2.33. All I can do is encourage them again. There's no point changing the tactic now. If we score, I'll probably look to put everyone behind the ball. If we concede, I'll probably leave like one centre-back back and push everyone else up front. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Why does it... Oh my God, Alvarez, don't dive in like that. Why does it feel like they're having all the shots on goal, yet the stats say that we should be in front? It's a lovely ball forward. Sesko. Dennis Mann, the blue shirts are streaming forward here for West Ham. Man across to Alvarez, touched out to Nets. Baptiste, don't lose it. Alvarez, Gavi. Marcus Antonio, he's gone for goal! Oh, it's a brilliant save. It was the wrong option though, because a little ball in behind and Sesko was in. But it's only the wrong option because he didn't score. Clearly. Obviously. Oh, it was a lovely move. That might well have been our best move of the match. Oh, it's so nerve-wracking now. That's an awful throw. And Roma breaking forward. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. Not even close. Right. I'm just going to do a demand more. It hasn't gone down particularly well. Oh, it's penalties. Oh, the final game of the series. And it goes to penalties. We've got... Oh, he's anxious ahead of the penalty shootout. Declan Rice is anxious. Dennis Mann, Luca Nets, all anxious. I think we should go Julian Alvarez first. And then Marcus Antonio. Let's get the... and then Gavi. Or no, now we'll put in Declan. Then Sesko. Then Gavi. Oh, do we want Gavi on the 5th? It's got a composure of 14. It'll be fine. Then it doesn't really matter after this. Once you've got Dennis Mann out of the way, doesn't really matter. But we'll go Livramento, Nets, White, and then Baptiste, and then Dino. Oh, I'm nervous. We should have won this in 90. Relax, pick your spot, don't change, no. Pump fists. Oh, I can't do, you've got this. Hands in pockets, hands together. What does hands together mean? Cautiously. No, point finger. You've practiced penalties, you've got this. We're going first, it's Julian Alvarez. If we miss the first two with the two positive players, we're in trouble. But Julian Alvarez... Perfect start. Brian Cristante then for Roma. Come on, Dino. Oh, straight down the middle into the roof of the net. 1-1. Marcus Antonio. Oh, it's in the bottom corner. I didn't think it was going to be for a second. I thought Larson had gone the right way and was going to save it. Dino's going to save this one from De Chetelaere. Oh, I was so nearly right. It's a good penalty, though. Right, we're into the anxious lot. Come on, Declan. Make up for getting sent off in the FA Cup semi-final. He has! He's tucked it away. Calmest penalty I've seen. From Captain Fantastic Declan Rice. Are you going to be lifting the trophy? Danilo's jogging up. Up he steps. Whoa, there was no stopping that. This is going to get down to like 8 or 9, I think, looking at this. Ben Sesko. Yes. Come on! Dino, this is your moment, boy. Make this save. And then it's down to Gavi. It's Douglas Luiz. Oh. Oh, I am suddenly regretting not putting Dennis Mann on this one. Come on, Gavi. No, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I goddamn knew it. No. Josip Brekalo to win it for Roma. And he's done it. Oh, he's done it, and Roma have won. Oh, you are kidding me. We'll watch this because this is the last one of these sort of trophy lists, because apparently on FM23 they're going to be improved and competition specific or something, or whatever that means. I don't know. Oh, that is hard to watch. Oh, that hurt. I mean, that really hurts. Considering the stats and the old XG and all that. That is painful. I am pleased with their performance, it has to be said. Oh, that hurts. That is really, 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 really annoying. I mean, if we have a look at the stats, 19 shots, 6 on target. Maybe I should have done something to try and get us more of the ball, but we were doing really, really well. We were the better team. It was working. It was. I mean, if we look at Roma's stats, I'm guessing Larsener will have a very, very good rating, an 8.4. I think he's got man of the match there, hasn't he? Oh, Livramento got an 8.5. Oh, that hurts. That is really, 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 really frustrating. It's upsetting. It's devastating. I don't know. I'm heartbroken. I'm absolutely heartbroken. You have no idea how much I want to go back in and replay that match. You have no idea. But I'm not going to do it. It's finished. After winning every single match, top scorers in the tournament. Of course we lose on penalties after a 0-0. I could have predicted that. I knew that was obviously going to happen, wasn't it? It was obviously going to happen. I'm so upset by that. I really am upset by that. The minimum was to reach the final. And we did it. How have we only got a 69% for performance in the Premier League when we won the... What? How am I supposed to get 100%? Win every game? And I've matched everything. So why is it so bad? Don't care. It's over. It is over, boys. I bid farewell to this squad of legends. It has been... Well, it's been emotional, especially just right now. Very emotional. We've done really, really well, in fairness. I mean, let's have a look just quickly at what we have achieved. Premier League won it in 2027, the first and only league title that they've won. Runners-up 2 years running in 24-25. Runner-up in the Europa League this season, but we did win it in 2023. We lost the UEFA Super Cup. We didn't manage to get an FA Cup. That's my big regret, that we didn't win an FA Cup. We only got to one final as well in 6 years, which is really, really bad. And we lost that to, was it Watford, I think, who were relegated as well. What else have we done? We won an EFL Cup, the League Cup. I was really, really happy with that in 2025. Again, a first for the club. So we've delivered a first European trophy, a first Premier League title, a first League Cup. I can't really be too unhappy with the series as a whole. It's just been really good. We would have a Community Shield to go at. We would obviously have the Champions League to go at. But it's nice. We end the series as champions. It's a good place to end it. It would have been nice to add the Europa League again, but it wasn't to be. I am a little gutted to be ending it. I would have liked to have gotten to the season. It's a shame during the summer holidays that I wasn't able to get the time to get, because if I'd have found the time to record, I didn't record at all during the summer holidays. And you bear in mind that's 6.5 weeks. I would have done another season at least in that point. So that's a bit of a shame. That's it for FM22, there's going to be a video coming out telling you, it will only be a few minutes long, telling you what I'm going to be doing on FM23 to begin with. That'll be along soon, a couple of days maybe. So yeah, look out for that. Stay subscribed. Hit a like on this for me because it'll make me feel a little better, and turn on the notifications as well when you do subscribe. And yeah, let me know in the comments how you've got on with FM22. Have you liked it? Have you enjoyed your saves? What's your biggest achievement been? This has been superb for me. I've absolutely loved it. I wish it wasn't ending. I wish I didn't have to buy FM23. I wish I could carry on with this series. But it is what it is. These things come to an end. Thank you, as always, for all your support. And I will see you in the very near future. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.